we heard that there's a birthday in the house. And it's our friend Plastic EP. We're gonna sing to him again later, but he's a friend of ours. So we'd like to sing him a song. It's been very nice to us. So hopefully you sing along with this one too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Hey, this is Ricky Bird, formerly with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. And I want to congratulate Plastic EP for doing 500 shows in, I think he said 15 months. That's pretty cool, man. Well done.
I tell you, man, you rock. And so does Spencer because he wants to show his T-shirt. Go for it, Spencer.
Ricky will relate to this.
Oh, nice.
Everyone out there, on with the show.
She's my Easter bunny girl, yeah. She's my Easter bunny girl. She's my Easter bunny girl. Sunshine fills my heart when she kisses me. I just know that she just misses me. She's my Easter bunny girl. She's my Easter bunny girl. She brings me chocolates and lots of kisses. She's so much fun, I'm always missing her. She's my Easter bunny girl. She's my Easter bunny girl. When we're walking hand in hand, I understand the love she feels. She's my Easter bunny girl. She's my Easter bunny girl. Ooh, ooh, yeah. I love her. She loves me. And when we kiss, you know she's the heart I always miss. She's my Easter bunny girl. She's my Easter bunny girl. She brings me lots of chocolates. Yeah, she's so much fun. She's my Easter bunny girl.
Hi, everyone. Guess what? I've got the coolest guy in show business, one of the biggest LA producers. And all I can say is Bop Buran. How are you, Ran?
Bop Buran, Bop Plastic EP.
Hey, let me tell you, you know why I'm wearing the Lost in Space cap? Because your dad worked on Lost in Space, plus the monkeys, plus the monsters. That's unbelievable.
Yep, that was the trifecta there. Little Gilligan's Island, all that. You kind of got passed around in the day.
Man, Gilligan's Island was unreal. Did you actually go to the set at any stage of the Gilligan's Island?
I was on the Gilligan's Island set when they weren't filming. You know, it was over at the CBS, old CBS lot.
I got to ask you something. Everybody growing up in Australia or America, they either liked Mary Ann or Ginger. Do you know which one I liked?
Which one?
Have a guess.
Mrs. Hal?
No, had a Marianne and Ginger.
Oh, out of the two, I'm like going to go, what, Gilligan?
No, not
No,
Gilligan.
the-
I told you.
I would say a good choice would be Marianne.
No, Ginger.
Oh, there you go.
I
I don't
reckon
know, I
Ginger
always
was
had it for
great. I
Marianne.
love Ginger. If you're watching out there, Tina Louise, we love you here in Australia. I'd love to interview you. Seriously. I reckon she's the greatest. She's the coolest, man.
Oh.
She's just a fantastic guy. Do you know her?
No, I do not know her. I had the occasion to meet Gilligan when I was younger, and he had a boat and a house on a lake right by Thousand Oaks, where we lived. And we were out on the docks, and we saw him, and we hung out with him a little bit and went out on his boat. He was like a crazy dude.
And you know, the great thing is you got to meet the monkeys, right? Because your dad worked doing the FX and all the effects and that. I don't want to get too much into that. But can you tell me, did you ever go did your dad work for Batman as well?
Oh, yeah. He brought me home scripts every week, which I would read, as the show was going on. And he also worked on the Green Hornet.
Yeah, see, the Green Hornet's big with me. Did he ever take you on the set?
Not for either of those.
Okay.
I was on the typical set because we used to have Christmases. All the families would go to the studio, so we would all be there as kids, and they would, celebrate. And the monkeys were there, and the Munsters were there, and they'd give us presents. And the Three Stooges, the two remaining, right? So they were always there. That's how we met, and that's how we were around them. I was just lucky enough to go on the monkey set because I think I bugged my dad, enough where he just wanted me to shut up.
That's the greatest experience anybody could ask for. It blows my mind. It just blows my mind because, I'm one of the biggest Monkeys fans out there. So to know somebody whose dad worked on the show doing effects, I mean, it's just mind blowing.
Yeah. He actually thought it was a pretty wacky show. The one he really liked was a show called Wild Wild West.
Yeah, I know it.
If you know that show. And
I know that show.
Remember, that had all sorts of gadgets, little guns that came out of the shirt and cannons out of fire. That's what my dad did. He loved that the most.
Did you ever work on Get Smart?
No, he wasn't on Get Smart, but on the Munsters, he was when you always sees the Munster thing, it's always full of cobwebs. My dad said I was the cobweb man. They go with the little gun and shoot all the cobwebs face, before every shoot, But he really liked the other because it had so much Wild Wild West, and
I got it.
All those crazy effects. The monkeys, not so much, pies ready and stuff like that, Walls breaking open,
I don't know what to say. It's just totally amazing. Now, listen, this is the 500 show, so it's really good that we're talking and I've got you on the show.
Congratulations, man. That's an amazing feat all in itself. That and the a ton of songs that you've written.
2,400.
Come on, let's celebrate Plastic EP and the Plastic EPs because the man is literally 500 shows, right? He's got thousands of songs. He pops out songs in moments, right? He's out there. He's interviewed incredible people I've seen lately. Everything from the Ramones to whoever, right?
Sid Croft.
Some incredible songwriters and band people, and it's just great.
I interviewed Sid Croft, who did Puffin stuff and Land of the Lost and the Bugaloos and the Donnie and Marie show, the Brady Bunch Variety Hour. The man, him and his brother Monty, they're geniuses. Unbelievable. How's that? That was a dream come true there.
Well, they had they used to be on the A&M lot. And not only my dad did some prop works for them, but so did my uncle for Sid and Marty, right?
Yeah.
When they used to have the show over on the A&M lot, right? Which was the Charlie Chaplin Studios, which then was, A&M Studios. So That was fantastic. You've done some really great stuff, man. And it's great to have a best friend on the other side of the pond, there.
Yeah, no, but Ran, I got to say, everybody I talk to, I mean, you're one of the, I don't care what anyone says. This is my own estimation or my own summation of yourself. I actually classed you as one of the coolest dudes that I've ever interviewed or met. It's just like that coolness. It's like, let me explain to you, show business hasn't got to your head. And to me, it's so important that you're so grounded. I mean, there you were on tour with Michael Jackson on some of the biggest tours that have ever happened in the world, and you're just cool as ice. You haven't got a big head. You even got to meet Bubbles, right? Bubbles was your friend. I mean, man. Blown away.
Bubbles, they were all my buddies. The Jacksons called me the Sixth Jackson for a while. And I'm like,
that's an unbelievable story in itself when you reflect. And let me tell you, with sequences and all this that you told me in the interviews you've done, some of the most fascinating interviews I've done with you, learned things about Chuck Berry, about these rock and roll stars that you worked with. I mean, it's like, to me, it's mind-blowing. You do interviews and your ears just actually go dung, and your dad working on the Monkeys, as I said, you got the formula for everything. We talked about Brian Wilson. I mean, who did we talk about? It's like, I put you right up there. It's like you're so cool and just tell the stories and they blow people's mind. I mean, you might not look at it that way, but I do. Because when I do an interview and I'm actually that interested, it's a great interview, Red. I'm telling you. Right. It's that great.
Well, you're a great interviewer and you actually have such a grasp on all of this. I mean, you could tell more history about it than I can, right? You've really, really it's really great to have you talk to people, bring to fans the love that you have for all of these things, television, monkeys, rock bands, and, with me, I just came on to it early and we've talked about this before. I think it's basically, you have to be sort of calm around all these people or you can't work with them.
The main question that I'm going to ask you is, are you feeling groovy?
Hey, bananas. I am always feeling groovy on this show. Definitely.
Here we go.
Hey, bananas, we think you're groovy. Hey, bananas, we watch your movie. Yeah. Driving tune buggies everywhere, just going crazy without a care. Hey, bananas, we think you're groovy.
I can remember being on near the beginning when we were talking last year. I cannot believe up to 500 episodes. You are absolutely crazy. Never sleep. And thank you for entertaining the world. You are the Mr. Groovy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. 500 shows. And as I said, it was my birthday. But now I want you to say hello to everybody in Liverpool and the world, because this is going out for the 500 show. Do that.
Fantastic. So here we are on show number 500.
No, we're over 500 now. This is 504.
Amazing. It's just crazy. I've lost count of how many times we've had fun on the Bedford Report together. It's brilliant. So here from Liverpool, where as usual, as it is summer, it's raining, but we are feeling groovy in the city. Hello world, hello Beatle world. Lovely to be back.
As I said, keep watching. David's coming on all through the year. We're here to entertain you, and thanks again for being on our 500 show special, David.
My pleasure. Can't wait to come back.
Now, let's get on with the Bedford Report. That's what we're going to do. Now, I've actually got, you are not going to believe this, right? And I want people to pay attention to what I'm about to tell them, because this is a first right here on the Bedford Report, right? Now, the Beatles made a cartoon. They had their own cartoons in 1965, right? King Features, right? Listen closely. So what happens is they got an episode called I'm a Loser. So what they did is all they needed from the Beatles was their songs. And then they did little stories about their songs. But if I tell everybody in the world if you go to the episode I'm a Loser, Johnny's singing the song I'm a Loser and Ringo's trying to get into the movies, right? And instead of singing I'm a Loser, he actually sings different lyrics to the songs. The song I'm a Loser that I've never heard before. Have you ever heard of the line, I'm a loser? And then he sings, beneath this wig, I am wearing a tie. Right, have you ever heard that?
Never.
Right,
Seriously?
I'm going to play it to you now. So let's try and pick it up. And I want people to go to the Beatle cartoons to look up the episode, I'm a Loser, and you'll see it. All right, let's listen to this.
No. It's not like it
Did
even
you know
rhymes.
that?
It doesn't even rhyme with the original lyric.
I know, but you heard it. But what happens is they put a helmet on Ringo's head in that episode over his wig, and he sings that line. You heard it first here. Never been said in the world before. I've never heard it. I picked it up by accident because when I heard the cut, I said, that doesn't make sense. When have I heard that before? And I said, did he say, and he sang in the song, beneath this wig, I am wearing a tie. But he did, and they obviously used that song in the show. So
Yeah.
Is that amazing?
That's unbelievable. I'm going to look that up. That
You
is
go to
incredible.
YouTube, I'll send you the link to make it easier.
Real.
I'll send you the link and you'll hear it.
Excellent.
All right. And that's amazing. I just couldn't believe it. It's blown my head.
When I really loved her, she owned a beat up Buick. It ran down the road, it ran like a beauty. Saw her every minute when I wasn't working. That's about the time this love started hurting. Spit and spatter, oh, spit and spatter. Running and a cheating, this love's in for a beating. Don't turn back the clock, there's no repeating. Spit and spatter, oh, spit and spatter. Doesn't matter, oh, spit and spatter. Spatter, oh, spit and spatter. Spit and spatter. Running and a cheating, this love's in for a beating. To turn back the clock, cause there's no repeating. Oh, spit and spatter, doesn't matter.
All right, give me your Australian accent. Come on.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's a ripper.
Hey, are you looking forward to the 500 show?
When's that?
Sorry?
When's that? I'm looking
Another-
forward to
Another 21 to go. How's your cat?
it. Oh, I've never seen that before.
He just woke up. All right, we're
Oh,
going to see you
I
on
don't
the
even know where I
500
am,
show. That's
man.
right.
I don't even know where I am.
We're going to see you on the 500 show. Is that right?
Probably.
Okay,
Unless
tell
I'm
everyone
asleep.
out there to watch the 500 show.
Go watch the 500th show now or in 21 shows. Whenever.
Hi, folks. My name is Hal Bruce. I'm from Nova Scotia, Canada, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish Plastic EP a very happy anniversary on his 500th broadcast. And what I'd like to do is do a few Beatles songs in a medley. I'll just kind of make it up as I go. And once again, Plastic EP, happy 500th. Here I stand, head in hand, turn my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on, feeling too small. Hey, you've got to hide your love away. Hey, you've got to hide your love away. You don't realize how much I need you. Love you all the time and never leave you. Please come on back to me. I'm lonely as can be. I need you. I need you. I need you. You say you will love me if I have to go. You'll be thinking of me. Somehow I will know. Someday when I'm lonely, wishing you were so far away, then I will remember things we said today. This happened once before, and I came to your door, no reply. They said it wasn't you, but I saw you peep through your window. I nearly died. I nearly died. 'Cause you walked hand in hand with another man in my place. You know, if you break my heart, I'll go, but I'll be back again. 'Cause I told you once before goodbye, that I came back again. It's been a long time, now I'm coming back home. No way now, oh how I've been alone. Wait till I come back to your side. You forget the tears we cried. Even though you ought to know that I've been good as I can be. If you do, trust in you, know that you will wait for me. If your heart breaks, don't wait, turn me away. If your heart's strong, hold on, I won't be late. Happy anniversary, Plastic EP, 500. Take care.